Boy, we've just gotten started here and already, boy, the skills just leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because, oh, this guy's a rare talent and a huge upgrade over what they had before. No surprise to see a few Denver Broncos in this draft. Maybe not a huge upgrade over what they had already, but they're certainly building up some depth there. In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now, or do you try and push your luck? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your... Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for us. Oh, did they get themselves a player here or what? And with that, you've just wrapped up putting together your very first draft champion squad. From here, you can modify your lineup if you'd like, or if you're ready to go, feel free to jump right into game number one. I'm not trying to take it slow, working hard, caking dough. Open up 24, we striving for that goal. I'll stop for nothing, I will play this game that's so easily started, not so easily parted. Oh, giants, everything is shaking through the walls.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down throw for Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Ivory that time. That'll bring up second down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Tackle made that time by Chris Baker.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So on fourth down, here's Jake Shum to punt it away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let it in. I told the devil, I said, I ain't trying to sin, yeah. No, I ain't trying to sin, yeah. Pray to the Lord, Daddy, let me in. I'm breaking in.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of draft champions. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. On first down, Manning. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And it's 3rd and short. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can...
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession to...